Hey guys, welcome back to Uncut. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kolby, and this is our 1 year anniversary episode.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Crazy. It's been a whole year.
I know. March 1st was our first episode that we relaunched, and so it's been a year of amazing conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Some very high highs and some challenging times too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's been good. I mean, like I don't know, not as many of you know, like we just kind of been doing this out of our own time and passion. It was like an idea that Kolby and I talked about at Merriman's.
Mm-hmm. Where a lot of good things happen.
Yeah.
A lot of good ideas
Shout
come from there.
Before that, we talked about so many things and we didn't have like the time or capacity or anything to do it. But like for this one, I think it was just like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
We know nothing about it and we did it.
Well, and I think we're the type of person, and a lot of our friends are these type of like super, like, yes, let's like do it. We have this idea. Let's start this company. Let's, there's so many things that we want to do.
Uh-huh.
And most of the time it's a great idea and it just never happens.
Yeah.
But then with Uncut, another great idea that was birthed at Merriman's.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really have a plan. We never knew anything about podcasts. We didn't know about like how to create content in that way, and then we just kept at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people think it's crazy that you fly in for every episode that we record, and we just had the Zoom the other day, and like it was tough for me because actually this past weekend I was just like, man, we've been doing this for a whole year, like why are we doing this, like what are we doing, like it does take up a lot of time, and we're both very busy, and like I felt bad. You're flying in all the time, like you're editing the episodes, and I don't know, it was just like a whole thing. I was like, oh man, what am I doing? Like I need to like do more and whatnot, and like can I do more, like like am I ready to like give this up? Like it was like a whole thing this past weekend, and but I'm stoked that we're doing it still.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a lot because we have very full lives outside of this. You have your company that's growing, companies that are growing, and then I do too. So many projects, kids, life, being on different islands. And so we were honestly like, how much longer can we do this?
Yeah.
That not that we don't want to, but it was just like logistically,
there's
just
tougher.
Not enough time.
Yeah. Time and resources and everything. And, but I think we do both have that goal, right? We want to like get it to this level, and I think I'm glad that we didn't give up earlier than this, because I mean it seems like things are starting to happen. I don't know. I mean it was like a low moment, and
well, and every time we do record, that's like the fun part.
Yes,
like recording, and then when we're done, we're just like, oh, this feeling, it's so good, and it's not a selfish feeling. It's like we get to elevate their voice. We get to like have them share something that is important to them, something that other people can learn from, get inspired, be motivated by, and
it's a different platform.
Yeah, and it just feels good, and then we would always have that feeling, right? It's just the other stuff that would come after, like the scheduling part and like editing and trying to figure out like who's next and that sort of thing.
And what's next, it's like there's a lot of unknowns, and I mean we talked about in a lot of the episodes, like as a business owner, entrepreneur, like there are a lot of unknowns out there, and how do we just solve that problem? How do we move on? And I mean we definitely did question it, but thank you to you guys for your support. We're trying new things. We have the Patreon now, so hopefully thank you, and hopefully you guys support that. And then we're just trying other new things. I mean, like really actively looking for sponsors and just trying to figure out ways to make this work, right? Like we see the problems, and we're trying to solve it now, and we want to continue this, and we want to continue sharing stories, and hopefully we get to partner with some cool people.
Like I would say if it all ended today, like I'm still really proud of us for 100%. Making it 1 year, because this was also a year that was really busy for you. You're like getting married, you're growing a business. I mean, there is a lot of obstacles. So the fact that we made it 1 year, for me, I'm very, very proud of us.
Oh no, I'm so proud of us.
But because now we got to this point, I'm like, there's so many things happening behind the scenes where I'm like, I'm glad we didn't give up, because that might have just been the thing that needed to happen to like propel us to the next. And once we get there, like who knows? I mean,
it's crazy. Like it's crazy how life works and the seasons and everything, but it's like I literally had that whole thought process this weekend. I was so down on like just like the whole uncut thing. And then Monday happened, and then we had like a meeting between me and you. We kind of like got into it too, like emotional. And then we had another meeting, and like that was just like, I think this is it, you know, like this might be it.
Yeah.
So we're stoked, and let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
So, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. And I mean, cheers to year 2 of Uncut, and just see where it goes.
Yeah. Thank you to you guys for all the support, for listening, for subscribing, for like even just like messaging and like bringing up episodes. And it's crazy because like we talked about this before too. Like at first we thought it was just gonna be our friends and family. And you know, we were just stoked either way.
Yeah.
But then now like people are like reaching out and whatnot, and it's such an amazing community, and we want to grow that, and we want to be able to give back to that and really foster those relationships. So thank you. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary to you guys too. Thank you.
That's good.